welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Color Club Rose Remedy collection. There are 6 polishes in this collection and they are all matte, kind of soft, most of them rosy toned neutrals, and they all have a rose fragrance to them. They have some rose oil in there and rose fragrance that's supposed to nourish the nail and also make it smell nice. And in fact, it does smell really nice. If you are, however, sensitive to scents, you will probably just want to stay away from these in general because they do smell very strong. The scent lingers for a long time. They definitely achieved what they were going there with the smell, that's for sure. I actually like it. I don't mind a scent. I think that the rose smells really nice. You know, but you decide whether or not you think that that's going to bother you based on other things that you've tried that are scented. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into live application like we always do here on my channel. Just quickly about this collection, I purchased it at headtotoebeauty.com. And across the board, I was very pleased with these polishes, which I'm really excited to tell you because some past mattes that I've tried from them haven't really been my favorite. In fact, I was kind of disappointed by the formula where it's been a little bit problematic to work with. These were all really easy and they went on kind of effortlessly, which is a great difference compared to the last mattes that I've tried from them. So I was really happy about that. Of course, if you don't like a matte look, you can always just, I have one here on my nails, you can always just put some glossy top coat on and there you have a glossy rosy nude shade instead. So we're going to get to swatching. I'm going to go in alphabetical order. So the first 2 polishes that we're going to look at are the most pink polishes in the collection. Like I said, everything's a little bit rosy toned. This first one is called Best Buds and it's the lighter of the 2 pinks. It's just a very light kind of off-white with some rose in it. It's very beautiful. As you're seeing, it swatches really nicely. I didn't have any difficult lifting, which is what was happening before with some other mattes that I had tried from Color Club, as I would go in for the second coat and it would create kind of like ridges on my nails or even lift up the first coat. It just was all kinds of problematic, but these, as you can see, are really nice and smooth and easy. Just don't go too heavy-handed or you will end up overloading your nail because they are a little bit of a thicker formula. So this first one's very beautiful. The lightest pink is called Best Buds. The next polish in the collection is the just a little bit darker rosy pink, and this one is called Blooming Beauty. And it's very beautiful, just if you were looking for something a little bit darker, a little bit more towards a very traditional rose color. This one, as you're gonna see, applies just like the last one. I'm gonna do 2 easy coats. It's gonna lay down nice and smooth, and I'm leaving all of these without a top coat. You may, of course, like I mentioned before, add a top coat and it'll be nice and glossy. And you could always wear these one day matte and one day glossy. It'll be really nice, and I thought this was gorgeous. So this second one is Blooming Beauty. The next polish is the darkest in the collection, and it is what I have on my nails today, and it's really gorgeous. I really enjoy this. And in fact, like I said, I really liked all of these, you guys. These are my kind of neutrals. I really love a rosy neutral, so this collection was kind of made for me. I'm really enjoying it. So this one is called Don't Be a Prick, and it's gorgeous. It is the darkest one, so that's your best shot there at having a 1 coater in this collection is this one. Although, like I mentioned, they all do really good. They all get fairly opaque. So you could probably make a lot of them work at just 1 coat if you were, you know, in a hurry and wanted to get out the door. But Don't Be a Prick is just a kind of darker, almost going towards like a raisin shade, but it's still rosy. It's very beautiful. It smells strong of rose, just like the other ones. So if you're looking for a nice dark matte rose, then this is your pick. This is called Don't Be a Prick. The next polish in the collection is the Off-White, and I suppose this does have just a pinch of rose in it. Whenever you're taking a white and moving it away from white and it's becoming an off-white or a gray, you know, you have to add something to it, whether you're adding actually black or you're going with just adding a pinch of a very dark shade. This just seems like it has a pinch of like, you know, a very dark rose. Maybe the color we just looked at. Just a pinch of that rose in the very large vat would tint the whole vat just slightly rose, but it's going to mostly look just like an off-white, almost white shade on your nail. This one's called Petal Pusher, and it's lovely. It gets nice and opaque at 2 coats. The first coat that I swatched here was a little bit streaky, but that was all right. On the second coat, it, you know, came to nice opacity. It was really lovely, so I enjoyed this one as well. This is Petal Pusher, and this is a good one if you're looking for something that's just almost white but not quite there. The next polish in the collection happens to be my personal favorite. This is the most purpley or mauve-y polish out of the collection, and it just hit that sweet spot for me, just that perfect like tan rose mauve combo where it was just right there. It was just perfect. I was talking about another shade like this recently. Zoya Avril is similar to this. It just does it for me. You know when a polish does that? Okay, so this one's called Special Delivery, and it applies just like the rest. So same formula. This one wasn't any better in any reason. It's just for me particularly, I had a preference towards this shade. So like I said, it's just a tiny bit purpley toned, and I just thought it was stunning. It's very light. It's like a perfect neutral for me because it's a little bit rosy, grayed out neutral, and I thought it was fantastic. So applied really easily in 2 coats, and I'm showing it to you without top coat. This one is Special Delivery, and it's my personal top pick. The last polish up is kind of like the polish we just looked at, but it's a little less colored. This is a little more like straight up tan with just a pinch of the coloration from the last one. This one's called Thorny Disposition, and it's also lighter. So if you were looking for a light shade that wasn't quite that barely not white polish that we looked at before, the one that was practically white with just a pinch of color, this one's gonna get you there. It's like a very, very light neutral tan with a pinch of rose, going towards the ivory. That's what this one is, and it's really, really pretty. I also liked this a lot. And did I tell you the name on this one? It's called Thorny Disposition, and I did 2 coats just as the rest, and I just left them all to dry as they naturally would so that you can see their natural matte finish. So overall, you guys, I really did like this collection. If these kinds of colors are up your alley and that you know you can handle scent and you know that you like a matte look, then I would say that this whole range is really, really great because it gives you a great range of neutrals to play with. If you like rosy neutrals, that I feel like all the colors are different enough that I feel like they're all totally relevant in this collection. So I really enjoyed it. This gets a totally A review from me. Like I said, if you don't like scents, don't even bother because it's very strong. I put this on probably about 20 minutes ago, and it's just as strong as when I put it on. So anyway, you guys, like I said, I got these at headtotoebeauty.com. That's the best place that I have found for Color Club the past few years, so I definitely recommend. We will be looking at the Shine Shifter collection, also out from Color Club, that you'll see on Head to Toe Beauty website if you head over there to look at this collection. We'll be looking at that one in a few days. That's a collection of shifty shimmery toppers. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed and you like live application videos, then I hope you subscribe and stick around. We do a Swatch Fest every weekend, which is just a little bit more kickback. And we just hang out and talk about random polish if that sounds like fun to you as well. So I hope to see you back for the next video. Thanks for stopping by today, you guys. Take care. Bye.